This is absolutely unbelievable. Came in here this morning. She was clucking around over there. I could only hear one guinea, so I immediately came in. Look, was only one guinea. The bigger one of the two was in the nest, flat, dead. Now this poor little tyke is doing nothing but shout as he's looking for his brother, sister, whatever, and he's not eating. Absolutely incredible. So I think it's my fault. I think I've caused their death, although I don't see how I caused the death of the bigger one of the three, really, or no, I don't know. Perhaps because they're different species, so the chick is twice, 3 times the size of the guineas. So perhaps she feels the chick, knows where that is, and perhaps the 2 guineas or the 3 guineas, when when they're all out, club together and would make a size bigger than the chick, but perhaps she was just aware of where the chick was and wasn't aware of where the guineas were, and goodbye number 1, the bigger one. But I can't understand it yesterday because both of the guineas were eating lovely. They were both animated, they were rushing around like they do, but as I say, he's calling brother or sister, not eating. Can't bring him into the house or her into the house, put her under a lamp because it just pined to death. So I don't know what to do, but that'll probably be dead later on this afternoon or tomorrow morning. As I say, it's not eating, it's just standing there calling because it's calling for its mate. And she'll lay down thinking it's cold and it doesn't even bother. But that's the one that she trod on, pinned its leg and its wing and got him on the side of the feed dish there, and then laid on him, her. So that might be damaged anyway. That's why it's creating so much, but perhaps because they're different species, I say. Massive great turkeys on anything between 15 and 32 guinea eggs, and 6 got squashed out of the 62. A little hen like that on 1 chicken egg, 3 guinea eggs, and I've got 1 guinea left. I say that's going to die because that's just going to get cold. It's not going under Mum, and I don't even think Mum wants to know. Now she's not even bothered. She's lying there for the chick, and if guinea don't want to go underneath him, as far as she's concerned, tough. And as for this hen in here, of course she's got 2 guinea eggs and 2 chick eggs, so the 2 chicks are going to outnumber the 2 guineas fourfold. So yeah, I don't know what the hell to do, and I say it was probably my fault. You can hatch loads of guineas under massive turkeys, but you can't hatch mixed species, i.e. guineas and chicks, under a silly little hen. And I can't wait until this other hen has hatched hers out and give her the 2 chicks if they both come out, and put the little guinea in with her 2 guineas if they come out, because she'll know the difference and will attack the two chicks, I say, if they both hatch. So I really do not know what to do. But unbelievable, I couldn't believe it. Absolutely heartbroken this morning. Found him in the nest, and he was right at the back and completely, back legs splayed out, so it didn't just die, it was squashed. She squashed it. Because its back's flat, its face is flat, and I was saying its legs were splayed out behind it. Well, they weren't actually splayed flat out behind it. It had its feet turned up, you know, its toes turned up to the sky, its hocks up in the air, but its thighs totally splayed out and flat. It looked as if it was sort of squashed trying to get underneath her, and she put her leg across its back. You know, they scrabbling underneath, obviously with their feet, and go under, and I say it looks like she might have just pinned it straight down. But I came out after the storm had hit and checked her, and she was clucking away. All our babies were talking nicely, and the chick came out and said hello, and I could hear the 2 guineas just chirping quietly, so there was no problem for alarm there, and no reason for alarm there. And that was, I suppose, about 9:30, 9:45. Just came out to check to make sure everybody was present and correct and okay, and roof hadn't caved in or something ridiculous. And I said everything was fine, but he was very stiff, so it might have happened just after I left the stable, which would have been typical. But I say she was in the nest roosting, she was staying there, but I don't know what to do. I don't really see why it should make a difference having chicks and guineas hatching together, apart from the fact that these guineas are very, very small. Because the eggs were very, very small, because the female guinea that laid them is very, very small. Like I say, they were the only fertile ones. Pig house, female, you know, spots, lady, nice big eggs, nice big chicks, but none of them were fertile. So, as I wanted some more guineas, I shouldn't have put that egg under. I should have sacrificed that chick when it was 5 days into growing. I should have just taken it out of the incubator and left it at the 3 guineas. But perhaps they might all still be alive. But I can't do that, so sod's law, you know. Out of 9 eggs, only... No, 9, you know, 16 eggs, only 7 were fertile. Ridiculous. Well, out of the first 7, only 1 was fertile. And that was that one, and because it was growing, I thought, well, I can't say, no, Mother Nature always makes sure at least one survives, so I thought I can't sacrifice it, but I didn't think it would make any difference. I thought the chick and 3 guineas, no problem. Yeah, how wrong I was. So we'll see what happens with her in there. If her 2 guineas die, I'll get squashed. So I'll just give the hell up. And what with the weather as well, no. I'll throw the ruddy towel in, I think. Throw the towel in. There we are. This really is breaking my heart. The hen just keeps laying down and trying to encourage the little guinea to go underneath her, and the guinea's just standing there swearing and carrying on and shivering. And the chick shows no animosity towards it, and the hen keeps shuffling forwards, and chick goes underneath and comes back out again. The guinea just chirps and swears. They're looking for the other one, calling the other one. Doesn't even seem to know where it's supposed to go. Get your bum underneath, little one. I mean, she's a good mum. You know, she doesn't see the difference between her babies. They're all her babies. Don't peck his feet. I hope she's turning to go underneath completely. I don't know. But even that's the wrong chirp, you know, being under her, being warm. So last night, or yesterday, they were both so animated, and they were rushing around with the chick, and the chick was rushing around with them, and it was so sweet. And all eating lovely, you know, no worries. chirping away happily and jumping in and out of the feed dish and going and getting a drink and dashing back to mum again. Yeah, it was really very sweet. And to come and find that one dead and that one heartbroken, the other one heartbroken and not knowing what to do with itself. It's continuously swearing. I think even the chick's wondering what's going on. So, I don't know. Absolutely desperate situation. Also, I don't really see what would have made any difference. 1 chick and 3 guineas. Why she would have to squash 2 guineas, I really don't know. I mean, it's as if she didn't know they were there. She was very aware that they were there. I know I'm supposed to be getting more storms this afternoon, so whatever. What the hell ever. Because it's hell. And old Boots here, although he's a lot better in himself, his eye's getting worse. It's all, I don't know, inflamed. Why have you got your blind eye to the turkeys? You can't see what's going on there. Well, that's because you know there's a fence there, so... Turn round, Boots. Turn round, dear. Oh. It's all swollen. Got to bathe it again. It's not very good at all. It's all puffing out of the top. He's completely blind in it, so I don't know. Perhaps he'll come right, perhaps he won't. And as for old Bobby there, yeah, two soft-shelled eggs in the turkey house this morning. So I don't know what the hell's going on there either. Why? Obviously they both laid soft-shelled eggs because the broody one isn't going to lay anything. She tried to, well, she didn't try. She was sitting on the rock I've got in there over a mouse hole, because everything I cover it with, the damn things just chew through. So I've got a rock, quite a big rock, on the hole in the shed, in the floor. She pulled that over to herself and had it under her wing. She's trying to incubate a rock. I mean, absolutely mad. So I'm going to take her out and shove her in a stable again. And if she stays there for the rest of her life, she stays there for the rest of her life. But it's just messing these other two up. She was caught in the fence yesterday trying to find somewhere to lay. And took me about 20 minutes to get her out. Wings, tail, feet, head, stuck in the fence that was going across there, from the caravan to their fence. So this fence, I've put it back so they've got that little bit there extra to roam around in. She'd got somehow underneath that fence and got between the two and got stuck up with a small wire, this small hold wire. Old Bob, he seems a lot better. He had his food and water in his corner last night, which he was helping himself to from, you know, until about 3 o'clock this morning, because I was on my laptop. And he certainly isn't trembling now so much when he walks, and he's not stomping his feet down quite so much. So he's doing better, but I think his vision is impaired. Not just one eye, not just the left or right, whatever. Well, I can't remember which eye. I thought it was that was a bit dodgy, but both eyes are slightly impaired, vision-wise. But if that's all that he's going to have as an aftermath of whatever it was causing his convulsions, then that's okay by me. I think it's all right by you, isn't it, Bob? Eh? It's all right by you, Bob? Talk to me, Bob. Bob, you all right, Bob? Usually when I say that, he answers. You're too busy wondering where the turkeys have gone, and you know there's one in there, don't you? Yeah, I'm going to get her out of there and get you out of this patch here, because you keep getting wrapped up with the old burdock there. Right, we're going... Yeah, I haven't given him an egg for about 3 days. I wanted to see what what, you know, he made of that, if it made any difference to him or not, but it didn't do anything, so I'm going to give him an egg today as a treat, with all his bits and pieces in it, his herbal bits and supplements, vitamins and etc. And give old Boots there an egg too. He didn't get an egg yesterday, he can have one today. Right, okay then Bobby, let's go get your egg, dear. Well, little Guinea is a lot happier today. He's not swearing and carrying on as much. He's a lot more settled. He's eating as well. He started to eat properly again. For heaven's sake, Rooster eating properly last night. He was still calling for his brother or sister, but he did actually eat quite heartily, and he's a lot happier this morning again. You know, he's straight into the breakfast dish and eating away merrily without any swearing, so he's okay, I think. I doubt he'll make old bones, I don't know. But I discovered the other broody hen, not this one here, who's doing okay. Oh God, I see you. Yeah, she's doing alright. She hasn't changed her position for days and days and days. There we are, he's out. There, you right little person? Whitey, shut up. Still don't look like he's got a very big crop though. But look at the wing feathers on that chick. They'll take off and fly away. That's a much better sound he's making, or she's making now. Go and get in there, that's right. No, see, it's a lot better. Oh no, the other broody hen, the hen on the 5 eggs, she's, no, he's swearing again. He's all right. I discovered this morning that she's got sour crop, so I'm about to administer to her. Just look at this lot, this absolutely ridiculous turkey. She's trying to brood now the dish that I put her water in. Oh, honestly, absolutely ridiculous. Well, that's the old hen treated for her sour crop, just going to her natural yoghurt. She had an absolute fit. She pulled back, then shot forward, and as she shot forward, liquid poo all over me, all over my trousers, really down my welly, and yeah, she had an absolute fit. It took me about another 5 minutes to recapture her, but we got the full 30 mils down her because she's only got another 3 days before her eggs hatch. So I'll have to do the same again tonight. But as you know, she is picking at the corn. I mean, she hasn't got horrendous sour crop. I think it only developed probably day before yesterday or night before last. She did have a couple of bits of corn in her crop, but it was puffy and a bit distended and not sore at all, but just a little bit. It was just a little bit puffy and wobbly, so I knew there was something going on. That's obviously why she hasn't eaten for the last couple of days. And has only drunk, but even the drinking has simmered right down. She hasn't even bothered to drink really, but she hasn't, as you can see, she hasn't pooed at all. So she really needs to, you know, I need to get on top of this before it gets any worse, because otherwise she's going to sit tight for the next 2-3 days. She needs to build up her strength, and doesn't need to be compromised by a sour crop. As I say, she hasn't eaten for a couple of days, so it's not going to be much good for her babies if she's ailing as they're ready to come out, so, you know, and see the world. So I certainly wouldn't be able to treat her when she's got her babies all floating around underneath her. No, that'd just be too risky. You know, somebody's going to get hurt, and it won't be her or me, it'll be one of the chicks. So that's a quicker part, if they all hatch. So I'm glad I've got on top of it now, so she can sit tight now for the next 3 days and hatch them out, and hopefully feel a lot better for it and be perfectly well. I'll give her another treatment tonight and that'll be that. There we are. So hopefully another success story.